Hello, class. I would like to continue on Unit F, the Mass Media and Politics, by taking a look at Chapter 8, Section 2. And you can follow along in your textbook or in your notes that you printed off. And so we're going to look at more about public opinion and how the media can help form, particularly through the use of polling. How the media can measure public opinion by correctly polling the public to find out their opinions, but also those same polls could help sway your opinion. Oftentimes, I'm sure you've seen advertisements where the person might say something like 9 out of 10 dentists would prefer this type of toothpaste. Well, the idea there is they polled dentists to get their opinion, and now that polling data is used to sway your opinion into buying that particular type of toothpaste. So the idea then is that the media can measure public opinion, but also can be put to use to form your opinion. So what are some good ways to measure public opinion? What are the steps and so on that you're going to be doing when you try to measure public opinion about your government blog project? Well, the most important measure of public opinion is the election itself. If you win the presidential election, for example, then the winning candidate might claim to have a mandate, that enough people voted for him or her, and therefore that person has public opinion behind him or her. Other people are interest groups, which we're going to have a unit on next. These are private interest groups who try to shape opinion for various causes, possibly an interest group to save the whales or to some other important cause. The media also can mirror public opinion as well as mold public opinion. As we talked about before, when your dad or mom is at work and it's break time around the water cooler, what are they talking about? Well, chances are they're going to talk about stuff that they heard in the news the night before. They'll be like, well, did you hear this or that? Or what do you think of this news report? So the media has a lot of power to form what we talk about. Another way is through personal contact. Candidates can meet at coffee shops or town halls and get input from individuals. The best way, of course, is by public opinion, is by good scientific polling. Now, not straw polling. It's important that you understand a straw poll can help, but it's not very in-depth. It could be like, do you like pizza? Yes or no? Okay. Well, that's somewhat helpful, but it would be better to get at deeper opinions to find out what types of pizza people like, how strongly do they like pepperoni on the pizza, and give them 5 choices. So on your polling, you're going to have 5 choices for each question. Like, would you like to increase taxes to make the military stronger? Strongly agree, somewhat agree, not sure, disagree, strongly disagree. So you're going to put levels of opinion in there in your polling so you can really get at the level of the opinion of that person. And that's way better than just doing a straw poll. Now, the other process is first you're going to define your universe. And for the purposes of your project, the universe is going to be seniors at Covenant Christian High School. Then you're going to have a sample. You're not going to be able to poll every senior. So you're going to have a sample, a random sample of seniors who click on your blog and take the poll by following the link. That's how you're going to identify your sample for your polling. Then you're going to spend a lot of time preparing valid questions like we talked about. So 6 or 8 questions about your blog topic, maybe a fun question at the end, but serious questions that gauge different levels with 5 or more choices so they could choose one on your SurveyMonkey poll. Then that's how you're going to interview them for the purposes of your project. You're going to use SurveyMonkey an online polling application. Lastly, on your blog, you're going to do a summary paragraph reporting to your blog readers some interesting things that you learned from your polling. So you're going to put together a brief report and add that to the blog as well. Now, how do you evaluate different polls before you sway? Now, that's the first part of the assignment is you're going to read a newspaper article that cites a poll that says maybe 9 out of 10 people in Michigan want to increase taxes to fix the potholes. Well, wait a minute, before you agree with that, you might want to say who took the poll. Was it road contractors who took that poll? Was it people who were interviewed outside of a body shop whose cars were just ruined by potholes? Of course, their opinion is going to be much stronger than people who managed to miss the potholes. So you're going to look at a lot of different things before you and evaluate the polling before you let it change your opinions. And so, because polling isn't always right, and as we mentioned in the beginning, polling may not, you may not want the poll to sway your opinion based on your own Christian biblical worldview.